Okay, so I'm trying to conduct a test of gypsum as a solution to clay soil getting too compacted and not draining well. So what I've got is a pot full of the soil that I made while trying to eliminate that problem. It's got mulch and play sand, which I found out after adding it is actually horrible, and compost and a bunch of other stuff along with the clay soil that comes from my backyard. So, I mean, it seems pretty light and fluffy, but it actually compacts down quite a bit with watering in time. So I've got it set up on this pot so it can drain well, and I'm going to water this. And then I'm going to wait 2 hours and then dump it out on the piece of wood behind it to inspect it. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the same soil, except I'll add 25% gypsum, or 1 part gypsum for 3 parts of this soil mix. It seems like it drains fast, but I've planted into this soil and the bottom remains really, really wet, and it compacts pretty badly. So I'll start a timer for 2 hours. When it's up, I'll come out here, dump it, and then put the other mixture in here and do the same for it, 2 hours, and see if it's significantly better. Alright. Oh, and I'll zoom in on the soil. Okay, be back in 2 hours. Okay, it's been 2 hours. Let's dump the soil out and see what it looks like. Sorry about my dog, she's uncontrollable. Mucky. Full of water. There's the inside of the pot. These plants I plant in this drown. So now I'm going to fill up the other thing and water it. Okay, same pot, same setup and everything, except this time with gypsum. 1 part gypsum for 3 parts of the soil. And 2 hours. That's what it looks like. around. Yep. Let's dump this out. Oh, weird. It dissolves. That's weird. It dissolves. I didn't know it dissolved. Okay, well, I guess what I'll do is kind of like try and make a ball of this. A patty or something. Put it right here. Yeah, this is some wet stuff here. It didn't seem to really drain well. You can see it's running off the table there. It's so wet. And then some nice stuff. Okay, so I made a patty of each. This is kind of disappointing. This has turned into a weird substance. It's like turned into mud. It's supposed to break up clay, so maybe that's why it's so very different. Like, look at this stuff. Okay, well, that was only 2 hours, so I'll let it dry some more if it doesn't rain, and usually it doesn't rain. And then we'll see if this is somehow better, you know, after drying out. I don't know. Okay, I'll let these two dry out in the sun for a little while. This one's still pretty moist, crumbly. This one similar. Not a lot of difference. Not sure what to think about that. This one might have more even water disbursement. Let's go check the whole